Here. Oh, hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here. Welcome to my craft room. Some days things just don't go well. It is Monday, September the 22nd, and I am live. Hopefully. There I am. I am live on Facebook and YouTube with a pretty fall card for you tonight. Now, when I created this card a while ago, I did it one way, but since then I've thought about it and I think we're going to change it up a bit today and just see what happens. All right, one last little click and we are ready to go. And I have 2 draws to do tonight for Share It Saturday because apparently I didn't do one last week and I completely forgot about it. Okay, there we go. So I have one more Facebook Live in September. And then I might be going to 7:30 at night and on Mondays instead of 4 o'clock because 4 o'clock doesn't seem to be convenient for a lot of people. So we're going to create this card and I'm going to show you how we're going to change it up a little bit. I have not created the cards yet for my November classes. I know I'm going to have 2 classes. One is going to be the usual monthly club class and monthly tutorial subscription. All 5 cards are going to be fun folds. The second class is going to be a Christmas class, and they will also be all fun folds. So the classes you will be able to take without having specific stamp sets, bundles, or suites. I'm going to create it around designer paper, so you'll be able to use whatever designer papers you have too. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Okay, let me flip you around. And I'll show you the card as soon as my phone wakes up. And there we go. So this uses the Autumn Trees bundle. I was gifted this stamp set when I was in Orlando back in May. Holy man, was it that long ago? And when the catalog came out, I had to order the dies because all I got was a stamp set. So I used it. You can see in the background there, I just die cut out the tree and then put the leaves on the front using the earthen tone metallic paper, which is brown. So today I'm going to stamp that and then we're going to die cut it. We're going to see what it turns out like. And then right down at the bottom is the fun deers die cut, and that's also in the earthen tone metallic. And then inside an envelope. And we are going to stamp. So how are you today, Christine? I am going to be using early espresso and pecan pie. The Autumn Trees bundle. Now this is part of the Autumn Toile suite. The suite has 2 bundles in it. It has this one and it has Amber Autumn. It's a mega suite. So this one I'll be doing some cards with as well, but tonight I'll be using this, and it is a double die stamp set or double die bundle. And the sentiment, sometimes life is just hard, comes from Prairie Grass. I love this. Has some really nice sentiments that aren't saying of sympathy. Oh, Christine just got home from work. Oh dear. I'm going to be finishing off with streak dots. And last week, somebody asked me, do you ever emboss designer paper? And I haven't for a very long time. So I got out the Gathering Leaves embossing folder that belongs to this suite as well. And we're going to emboss that designer paper in the background. Because why not? Right? We might as well experiment and have some fun. Well, Christine, sit back, relax, and enjoy a stress-free moment of stamping. That's what I'm stressing most about doing stamping with me is stress-free. I don't want there to be any stress involved. Card base is early espresso 8.5 by 5.5. The inside is very vanilla, 5 1/4 by 4. The designer paper is 5 1/4 by 4, and it is the Autumn Toile designer paper. Then I have a piece of pecan pie that is 5 1/4 by 4 to do the tree, and 2 pieces of earth tone metallic, 3 by 3 1/4 to do the leaves, and then 1 3/4 by 4 1/4 for the bottom. Hi, Mary. And a piece of vanilla that is a 1/2 inch by something to do that. It's about 4 inches, you know. It's a piece. Now, oh, good, Christine says she finds it stress-free watching me stamp and create. Good. That's what I aim for. Okay, I just had to go and get my plates for embossing because I forgot to get them. But thankfully, they're not too far away. Okay, let's just switch my machine out from die cutting to embossing. So I was prepping all day today. I was prepping the final things for my creative escape. And Mary, I mailed the packet off for you today. So be stocking your mailbox, girl. Oh, Connie, driving. Drive safe. Okay, I'm going to emboss. And Connie, yours went in the mail today too. I'm going to emboss this. I want to get it straight though, because this is very linear and they're definitely up and down. So do you guys do this? Do you emboss your designer paper? I haven't for a very long time and I don't know why. So I'm going to run this through the machine and emboss that piece of Autumn Toile designer paper. Now the Autumn Toile one is in the annual or the mini catalog, and it is the one that does not have the gold foiling. The one that is in the online exclusives has the gold foiling. Okay. So there you go. Can you see the embossing on that? It just adds a little bit of texture. This one is a very subtle embossed image on there. I like that. And it feels good too. Christine, I agree. Christine says she doesn't usually emboss DSP because it's so pretty on its own. But you know, you can add just a little bit more, something. Mary says she hasn't yet. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the tree. It is pretty. And I've enjoyed playing with it. I got a few cards for you this week using this bundle. So I didn't stamp this first on my first one, but I'm stamping it now because we're trying, this is an experimental card. I want to see what it would look like if I stamp it and then die cut it. Because I saw that somewhere, I don't remember who, somewhere on the internet was, oh, this block is so big. Good, I got it stamped. Okay, so there we have that. Now the tree die cut is actually in 2 pieces. The first one is going to cut out the outside of the tree. Yes, I had a very expensive trip to the post office today because I mailed out all my out of town, well, no, some of my out of town kits for the Creative Escape, and bought boxes for the Canadian ones because they all go with tracking. I had to go buy the boxes and then I'll put the boxes together and I'll stuff them and get them in on Wednesday. Okay, now this piece I used on here. You can see the holes that die cuts. I saw somewhere what it will actually coordinate with. Can you see on this stamp? It's got like branches, so there should be holes in it. And this is what this does. You put that in there like that, kind of center it. We're just going to pull that up. I can do that with it. Okay, now I'm going to run that through and see what happens. It may be good, it may be a complete flop. I have no idea. But we're going to find out together. Oh, Mary, it's going to be fun. I will be emailing out, hopefully tomorrow. I will email out the tutorial for the tutorial only people, so they can get their stuff prepped. I know we're still well in advance, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see what this does now. Take the outside one off. And then I'm going to use this, push out some of those holy pieces. And we'll see what it looks like. Are you ready for the great reveal? I don't even know what this looks like because this is the first time I'm doing this. I should probably not be doing it on a Facebook Live, but there you go. Oh, oh, just let me finish getting all the little bits out for you. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Sorry, you can't see it, but I want to get the holes all out before I show it to you, because I want you to get the full effect of this awesomeness in here. Let's see. All right. Let me put it on white so you can see. Look at that. It cuts out the branches. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. This is going to be a completely different card from the one I originally created, isn't it? Okay, now I want this. And this creates leaves that fit on top like that. So I'm going to grab this. Maybe, yeah, there it is. So this one is 3 by 3 1/4, and I'm going to die cut that. And at the same time, I'm going to die cut the deer. And I made this a little bit wider than necessary, and I want to use this side of the deer. So I'm putting this on here, and I'm leaving there. I'm going right up at the top. Now this one is 1 3/4 of an inch wide, and I'm going right up to the top. I'm just getting my Post-it pieces here because I forgot to get new ones. And we're going to go right there. I'm going to die cut that. Oh, do I have any more? Oh, I'm going to have to cut myself some more. Isn't that cool? I love it. I think that's amazing. Okay, we're going to run these through. I love this paper. Hello, Renee. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, I know we've had deer before, and you're going, oh ho hum, it's a deer. It's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. No. Oh my goodness, it's a mummy and a baby deer, and they just look just like the ones that are come to my yard every day. Now, can I cut out an extra baby deer? What do you think? Because, I have twin deers in my yard. And there's a big hole right here. So let's see if I can just cut out. Nope, that's the mummy deer. I don't need that. Okay, I'm just going to try and cut out a baby deer. Go right there. Let's see, maybe we can get 2 deer on there. Oh, well, that didn't work because I didn't cut the deer, cut off the deer legs. So never mind. Back to the originally scheduled program. I would have to go and grab some more of this paper, and that's way over the other side of the room. Okay, we're just popping these out. So this die comes all in one piece. And I have to take some stuff out of the center of that. Now, is it possible to get a deer out of this one? Let's see if I can cut the deer out of this. I'm going to miss our deer when, oh, it could be laying down. Yeah, there was no head either. I'm going to miss our deer when fall rolls around and they stop. They move on up the mountain. Okay, so I have another little baby deer here. It's not very long in the, but we may be able to tuck it in behind here. Right there. Or we could put it there. Anyways, I have it. If we decide that we should use it. Now, this one, the little bits don't come out when you die cut it. I'll put it back in here. Can I use my brush? Let's see. Okay, let's see if I got any more pieces out of that. Oh, I got a few. Now. No, my room is not that big, Connie. You're right. I could practically reach it, but then I'd have to get up again. I haven't done my walk yet today either, so I got to get that in. Yesterday, I had my 2-day scrapbook retreat. So the first day, I went out for my walk after dinner. Yesterday, I did it before dinner. And it worked out really well. So I did get my walks in each day. But not today so far. I gotta get that. And why, you might ask, what is my excuse for not going on my walk first thing this morning? I had to scrub my bathrooms today. And I knew if I didn't stay home and do it, I would procrastinate because I hate that job and I don't know why. And I wouldn't get it done today, and it needed to be done today. So I stayed home. There we go. And I got my bathroom done, and I got everything packed up for the creative escape so I could put it on. Most of the stuff will either go in the mail today or tomorrow or Wednesday. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of some of the little things that are on the back end here because I don't want them. They don't want them to be in my project. Okay, now we're going to put glue. You've never used it? Oh, Christine. Mine sits here right beside me, and I use it all the time. I find that I don't use the mat, the foam mat. We do in class, but I don't use it. I don't know why. And I've said that before, that I don't use it, and I don't know why. Probably just too lazy. I don't have a spot on my table that I can use it, that I can keep it there. That's not being that spot. All my spots are being used by something else that is more important than that foam mat. Okay, we're getting there. Lots of little dots. Oh, I love this paper. So you guys have this paper? Did you order some of this earthen tone foil? I love it. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Don't let me forget to do the draws. I have two draws to do. Okay, stamp sentiment. We're going to stamp the sentiment in early espresso. And I'm going to be using Sometimes Life is Just Hard. You know, when you have one of those friends that just needs to know that somebody is thinking about them. That's what this sentiment is for. Okay, got that. Now, inside, I don't know whether I like the inside. Okay, that needs to go there, out of my way. That's the inside, that's the envelope. I would rather the deer had been the other way, but let's try something different. I have a different rock. And I'm going to stamp this rock down here in the corner. Oh, shoot. Don't stamp on your silicone mat if you're not going to be completely on your paper, because if you do, it'll be wet on your silicone mat forever. And then when you move whatever it is you're stamping to stamp something else, it will be there wet on the back of whatever it is you're stamping. I like the rocks. Do you guys like rocks? Do you like stamps with rocks? Nobody told me whether you ordered the paper or not. Come on, tell me, did you order the paper? No. Should I put the deer in there or should I just leave it the rocks? Or, oh, you know what we could do? Could grab a piece of, okay, you guys are really going to get a different card this time. Piece of masking paper. A piece of masking paper. Come on. Hello, Rosemary. Just rocks, she says. Christine says no paper and I like just the rocks. What if we did the rocks, put the mask over top of it and then stamp the deer in behind the rocks? That might look cool. Don't have to worry about the top. I mean the bottom. And I don't have to worry about this because it's going to go in behind the rock part, I hope. So we'll just cut this right here at the rock. Like that. And there. Hello, Linda. Linda says just the rocks. Okay, now we have to take the liner off of this. There we go. Norma is messaging me. See, people, I don't hear from anybody all day until I go live. Mary says she likes rocks. She has a whole collection. Okay, so am I going to be able to do this? Yes, I am. And if this doesn't work, we'll just flip it over and go back to just the rocks, right? Okay, I'm going to stamp this. Now, as I was saying at the beginning, before most of you were here, there's only one more Monday stamping live in September. That's next week. And then I'll probably go to, okay, I'm liking that. What do you think? Worked out really good. Maybe we should do that for the envelope. Where can I put this so I'm not going to lose it because I'm going to want to use it again? Let's try the other rock. Ink. So I used a different rock on the envelope. Now, it's going to go up here, so I don't have to worry about any of this. Just, oh yeah. Oops. I stamped on the wrong side, and it was still wet, and it's going everywhere. When you use this paper, there's two sides. There's a shiny side and a not shiny side. Stamp on the not shiny side. Don't do what I just did, because it doesn't work very well. That's much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm cutting off the grasses because I don't care if the grasses are there. I just want the rock to be masked off so we can put that deer behind the rock like we did on the inside. And stamping on this paper works a lot better when you don't stamp on the shiny side. Okay, we're going to put that on this. Like that. And get the wrong color. Glad I caught that before I went dipping my stamp in it. Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. The paper I am stamping on, Linda, is called Stampin' Up masking paper. So it's like Post-it notes, but it's thinner. And it comes in 5x7 sheets. You get 12 of these sheets in a package. I love it. And I could probably use this for my the pieces I hold my dies on. Okay, so there's the envelope. And there's the inside. I like that much better. Okay, we'll put the inside in because it's here and then it's out of the way. I'll just put that in here like this. There we go. Now, before I put this on, I'm going to put this on. And we'll figure out where we want our other deer. I have to take that off. I could put the other deer behind the rock. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on this rock. Like that. And then we're going to put that deer on there. And this. Now I didn't glue these guys down. I put dimensionals in behind them. So we'll let that glue dry and we'll get dimensionals on the tree. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you get to be crafty? I spent 2 whole days scrapbooking. When Stampin' Up did their virtual scrapbook retreat, it was in July and that was vacation. And I was not going to take 3 days out of my visit to my grandchildren. So 3 of us bought the kits and we got together on the weekend. And we thought that we would be smart and we would get it done in 2 days. Well, that didn't happen. We got half of it done. Did anybody else do the scrapbook retreat? No, it definitely wasn't long enough, Mary. Did anybody else do that? Do the retreat? I really enjoyed the projects. And I will finish the other ones. Okay, so now I'm going to put the tree right about there. And then this will fit right there. Yeah. Where's my... Hello. You made it after all. Yay. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Give our tree some shiny leaves. Now that I've got holes in there, I'm kind of playing with it so that it's going in between where all those holes are. All right, now we'll take off the 14 million dimensionals. Alice is having an early supper. Good plan. And then she'll be back to moving. Packing and moving. I think I got them all. Oops, I missed one. And we're going to put that tree right there. Now this here is down over top of the holes, so I'm just going to manipulate it so that it's not over top of those holes. There we go. Now we'll put our little deer in behind the rock, like that. There we are. Now we're going to put some dimensionals on there. Hello, Juanita. Hi, Nadine. Okay. Put there. And 2 on Mama. And 1 on this die. So hopefully tomorrow I will have time to start creating the cards for November. I have decided that the November monthly club, my usual class, and my tutorial subscription are all going to be fun folds. And we're going to get off of my finger. We're going to they're not going to use a specific stamp set or bundle or suite. You're going to be able to use whatever designer paper. They're going to be designer paper based. You're going to use whatever designer paper you have. and whatever stamp set you have. So they'll be all about fun folds. And I am kind of excited because I've made the folds up for the class, and I've got 2 out of the 3 cards done for the Christmas class. So the Christmas, it will be, some will be Christmas and some will be not Christmas. But there'll be the usual 5 in my monthly class. So the class will be 3 tutorials. The monthly tutorial subscription is 4 tutorials. And the monthly club, they get 5. You get tutorials for 5 cards. Oh. Okay, I have to take the, oh, that's fine. There. Cool. Now we'll just trim this. Trim that. So once I get my hoop together, I will get the registration form done. And these will be for November. So registration will be open until the 15th of October. So we got lots of time. But I'm excited because I love fun folds. Okay. Now have this, and I think I'm going to flag the end. Oh, wait, let's cut it straight. Down in the middle, cut into both, from both sides. And it's going to go right there. Let's just cut off a little bit off of that one side to make it a little bit narrower. And this, I put it up on dimensionals, but I've popped this tree. This one I popped the top of the tree, but not the bottom. This one I've popped the whole tree. So I'm just going to put some Stampin' Seal on there. And we'll just put that right there. Oops, up a bit. Look. Ah! Okay, and we're going to finish it off with some streaked dots. Streaked dots. Also in browns. Put one there. And put a couple up here. There we are. Our card is finished. So here's the original card. I just die cut the tree and put the leaves on it, and then put it on top of the designer paper. On this one, I've embossed the designer paper. Can you see the embossing on that paper? It's really subtle. Then I stamped the tree and die cut it and added an extra little deer. So which one? Which one do you like? Or do you like them both? Now, I think I'm going to take this dimensional off of my mother deer here. See if I can make that happen. Because she's sticking her butt up in the air and I don't like that. There we go. Let's put a little bit of glue in there to hold her butt down. What is that? There's a piece of purple in there. Hello, Allison. Oh. It would be. Would make a really nice masculine birthday card, wouldn't it, Christine? I agree with you. Looks like you guys like them both. Allison loves the second one. Mary likes the detail in the tree. I do too. So we've got, I know it's not really a relatively easy card and a stepped up version of it, but that's what it is. I guess it would be a medium card. What do they call the medium ones? Beginner, casual, and avid. So this will be a casual card. This would be an avid card. Yes. Swap that out for a birthday and you've got a really nice masculine birthday card. So there you go. Ta-da! That didn't take too long, even with all the adjustments we made. Now I got a couple of draws to do, and I need to clear my space here so I can get out my computer. Put a couple of things away, out of my way. Let me have my list. I'm still finding little bits of the tree. Christine says, don't forget the draws. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I'm not going to get rid of these either, because these will last a long time now, except I can't get it up because it's stuck. Come on. I'm just going to get the stamp set. And I store mine right in the stamp set. So when I want them, I know exactly where they are. Okay, that goes over there. This goes here. Do that so I can take my phone down without causing a lot of anxiety. So there was no echo today, right? Nobody had an echo issue. And I didn't mute, just like, I don't know. Some days I have to mute it, some days I don't, and I don't know what the difference is. Okay, my cards out of the way here. So I get my list and a pencil so I can write down who is winning. Okay, so I gotta go over here. We're going to have this one. We'll go here, do that, over here, and here's the draw for September the 6th. Now, I don't remember drawing for this at all, and I've got no record of it, and I watched my video and it didn't say that I did it. So if I've already done this one, we have 2 winners. And if not, I'm glad I get to draw it. So take that out, shuffle it twice, and the winner for September the 6th, Share It Saturday, is, drum roll please, oh, so close, Janet. Congratulations, Janet. Number 2 card. Woohoo! Now we have one for September the 13th. We had a lot of cards entered into this one. Look at all these cards. Shuffle once, shuffle twice. And the winner for September the 13th is Susan. Congratulations, Susan. Susan M. Oh, hello, Milo. Milo showed up just in time for the draws. Yay, Milo. Oh, hi, Carol. Yes. Oops. You missed the live. So I'm going to put this back up here so I can show the cards again. Now, there we go. And plug my phone in because I don't want it to die on me. So here's the cards we made. This is the original one I made. This one, I stamped the tree before I die cut it. We embossed the designer paper in the background, and we added a second deer. So those were the cards. Oops, that's my list. Congratulations to Janet and Susan. Both of them live here in Port Alberni. How exciting is that? Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow night, but it's Paper Pumpkin time tomorrow. The Fall for Toile paper pumpkin kit for September is here in my craft room, and it is coordinates with this um, Autumn Toile suite that I used tonight, and I will be using again on Wednesday. Oh, yeah, Wednesday I have a fun fold using the Amber Autumn bundle, and then Saturday I think I have another fun fold or another Autumn trees. Yeah, Autumn trees card. I don't know, it's like whatever. I know I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday this week. Thursday, I have a class. So I hope it's the Modern Festive Friends collaboration class I did with Denise Cox. So her and I are getting together on Thursday night and we're going to stamp with some wonderful ladies. Thank you so much for showing up, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed my journey on this stepped up tree card. And what I have to tell you? Oh, my newsletter's coming out on Wednesday with all the information of Stampin' Up's got a lot of stuff happening right now there's a join special coming in October. We don't have any details on it yet, but we have been told there's going to be extra stuff, free stuff. And then we have their Stampin' Up is doing an online virtual card class. And they are bringing out a 12-day advent calendar filled with papers, dye, or tools, embellishments, and other stuff, and a free stamp set. And that is going to be available this week as well. So all of that information will be in my newsletter. I hope you have enjoyed the card. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you on tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. for Paper Pumpkin Time. And we'll see what alternative cards we can come up to. Have a wonderful evening. Stampin' Smiles.